What is up, guys? Here we are with the first place deck profile of what is this? LDS,
LDS.
so Legendary's Duelist series, and here we have the winner of the day 2, which had about 64 players. So this man went undefeated, pretty much all the way through. Went to top cut, and then with zombies. So if you guys are hating on zombies, this man is here to prove you guys wrong. This guy was able to take zombies and take it all the way to the top. Additionally, day 1, you went undefeated in Swiss with zombies. So if anybody's out there trying to resuscitate zombies, because zombies is one of those archetypes that crawl back from the grave from being down, pushed down all the time, this man is here to revive it in the flesh. What is your name, by the way?
Mark Garcia, Zabo 91.
Zabo 91. So how do you feel right now being able to be the zombie enthusiast and then also being able to win with it?
How do I feel right now? I feel good. It's nice to do something unique, and that's like not in the meta. So that feels good. That's like probably triumphs. Like even if I did it with something else, it's not as good as the deck that I've been playing. So if anyone followed last year's, tried it twice and then failed, but still
you got
in the finals,
second place.
2 back-to-backs, and then now this one, and it's the same exact deck for the 2 times, and then the first one was Diva Hero Zombie. Right. It feels good playing the deck that you really want.
And here's his prize that he was able to win here at the LDS, a framed copy, one of a kind, Orange County LDS first place. Here we have the Elemental Hero Alias, the Stratos, versus, I think that's also a monster too, is that Ocean?
Ocean, yeah.
Yeah, Ocean with his staff, versus the evil heroes here, Prodigy as well as Malicious Bane. A very nice mat that should be framed. And a nice trophy to go with the zombie player who was able to take it to first place. Okay, so we're going to do the deck file and then we're going to go into your matchups afterwards. Okay, so let's go for it. So we're going to put this man on top.
Sign up for the GOAT Cyberman. We're meeting up at Cyberman table number 1. If you have signed up for the GOAT Cyberman, we are ready to fire at
The deck is 40
Cyberman
cards.
table number 1.
So it starts off with the 3 Monarchs, 3 Kaises, standard.
Nice, multi-Kais here.
And then, so 3 Kais always standard. And then we got the 3 Psychics again, the 2 Krebons, 1 Commander. And then we got the Zombie package, the 3 Turtles, Spear Reaper, 1 Plague, 1 Mizuki, the 1 Z-Master, and then the 2 Goblins.
Okay.
I've seen some people cut out this one, the Reaper. Some people cut out this one. I think all of them work hand in hand. They complement each other. And I think if you start taking out one or one, and then when you start doing your combo and you're like, oh wait, I don't have any more Brio targets, I don't have any more, you kind of forget, and then that could cost you. I don't know. I feel like I run out all the time, and I'm like, man, I wish I could put more of him, but you can't. But obviously, you're not gonna put more now. But yeah, overall, I would still keep the zombies.
With Caius, I know some zombie lists do play 2 copies of it.
Yeah.
Even Value Turbo too. But you're a deck that likes to put a monster on the board and then be able to trigger for Caius. Is that why you play 3 copies of it? Is that?
It's a good. I think it's all around for this type of deck, since it's kind of like it's kind of like a counterpunch in a way, but it's to help in the early. It's good all game for this particular deck, because the way I like to play this deck, I'm not really trying to kill. I think I barely killed someone. It's very rare. I just did a return, and it was like my first one of both days. So how many rounds is that? That's over 10 rounds and barely doing 1 return. So it's just usually control, usually just doing Goblin, should be Caius, see how my opponent reacts to it. If he doesn't do anything, he's probably weak, and then you can, fulfill the rest of your roles with the Plague Spreader or the Krebons. It just depends what they react to them. So.
May I ask why you play 2 Krebons as opposed to 1?
Yeah,
if most of the
because I've
time
seen
you
some
are.
1/1.
Yeah.
But then you need it because you have the teleport, so sometimes you can draw 2 psychics. So that happened to me in top 16. I drew all my psychics and the teleport, and I was like,
I guess you don't want to teleport from your hand. No,
you could, but it's just bad value, and then you're
yeah.
just like, oh, okay.
It's not nothing, I guess.
But it's important to just play the 3.
You'll stick it on the board and then they get a bunch of attacks.
Yeah,
essentially.
Or this one, I used it during attacks to run over like a Gref or a Kaiku or a Hamster in defense, and you kind of stabilize from there. It feels like, So I would keep everything the same.
Okay, let's go to the other monsters.
The Dark Arm, of course.
Yeah, it's gonna have that one.
Gale, Force, and then I just threw this in recently, maybe like a few weeks ago.
Okay, more floaters.
Yeah, I wasn't in the main deck originally, but I threw it in recently. Had some help, some advice about it, and I was like, all right, let's try it, and it paid off. It came up the weekend, so I searched the plague spreader a lot.
Okay. With Gale, I noticed that sometimes people aren't taking it in zombies, but some people just don't even play it in their zombie list. Do you think that Gale is just something that you use to run over Caiuses, or?
Yeah, it's good. You can use it with the mind control, brain control, special summon against the Blackwings. You can use it against the Bayous. Or if you're playing against Hero Beat, anything off meta, it's a good card. It just simplifies the game state. If they have a Stardust up, they're overconfident. I run Trap Stun. That happens, like Gale, half attack, and then they're kind of behind. Then you can book a life, main 2, make a 7, anything you want, just to
What did you take out for Sangan? I know from your other list.
Yeah, I took out a Dust Tornado for it.
Oh, I see. And you find that was a better choice to include Sangan?
For this event, yeah, I think I made the right call, because I kept noticing Twilight and also Monarchs are like, they keep representing more and more every event I go to. Right. So it's like, all right, Dust Tornado's not going to be good against those matchups. They're going to be good against the Wings, and maybe Bayou they're pretty good. But I think this one's it's paying off more, just to get to your engines. Sometimes you even have to search that just to start you.
Yeah, search the Pyramid Turtle with this.
Yeah, you search it sometimes. I know people are like, why would he kind of go backwards?
Yeah.
But then you'll go like Sangan, search Turtle Suicide into Greffer, get out Z-Master, run over Greffer, dump Mizuki that you bricked with in your hand, stabilize with a Turtle. Now your opponent is like, oh no.
Yeah.
So stuff
Zombie
like
Master,
that.
Turtle in defense.
Yeah, and then your opponent doesn't know where to go. They're going to kill the Z-Master, but then you're still okay with the Turtle.
Yeah.
So you find more options. Yeah.
All right. And how many monsters is that? That's 20?
19?
19? Okay.
Yeah, 4, 5. Yeah, 19.
Sweet. Okay, let's go into your spells.
And then you got MST, Storm, Brain Control, 2 instant fusions, and then you got the 3 Book of Lives, and then the Mind Control, Lura, Foolish, and then the Teleport.
Okay, so I forgot to ask the question when we were talking about monsters, but Deep Sea Diva is a card that was traditionally used in zombies. And I know that you're against it. So what are the reasons why you might not like
sign up for
Diva, whereas
number
other players might?
17, and we're meeting up at side event table number 5. If you had signed up for Winamap pod number 17, and we're meeting up at side event table number 5.
So reason behind it, during your turn 1 plays, this deck can brick and not draw any monsters. That happens sometimes, just like any deck. So if I brick and I open up, I don't know, like my 2 Book Lives, whatever, like a good decent hand, but this is my only monster. This is a Diva. I cannot play.
Right.
And sometimes that happens. My hand is all spell trapped. Just him. Summon him. They'll summon whatever. Stratos turn 1 attack 800 set 1. I'll rip like an instant fusion, or if they'll set against it, I'll go Rose and then Book of Life, and then just take control from there. From that weak hand, it just turns everything on. Even though with Diva you could possibly do that, but then sometimes your opponent sense like, okay, so he doesn't start it with any monster, he doesn't have any. They're scared of this still. So they're like, okay, it kind of makes them think they're thinking of the OTK, which there's no OTK. So it kind of plays a little mind game a little bit.
Okay.
Summoning monster instead of no summoning. So
that makes a lot of sense. Because with Diva, you're just getting Diva in defense mode, unless you're playing Gilman.
Yeah, which is another.
It's more brick. Yeah. Okay.
So I think that's the only reason why I like the Krebons more. And he's a dark. With your dark arm that happened like all weekend with the dark arm, it's just 3 darks. They don't expect it. It's like they'll count it, but they're like, oh, does he have it? Or was that just his deck comboing with the complementing the 3 darks? So it's kind of like, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. But you like the Book of Life at 3.
Yeah,
you just like turboing.
Yeah. These actually won a lot of my games. They're over. I mean, a lot of people were like, oh my god, Book of Life, but it's a 3 of. It's kind of bricky, but it's still how do I say it? It's a free special, and that's why I'm like, I guess it's a little unfair, but I have to play this archetype deck to support these cards.
And it disrupts the graveyard, and they can't play.
So these ones won me a lot. I was playing these a lot in main 2, so test out the back rows. It goes through, and then I go Book of Life main 2. Sometimes they don't Garna, and I'm like, all right, I'll Garna now, and then they're like, they think I'm China baited. Yeah. And then this one would come in main. I did main 2 a lot, Book of Life.
It doesn't target the card in the graveyard?
It does, but if I'm in main 2 already, the Garnet can't do nothing. They'll just banish, and I'm like, okay.
I see what
so
you're
they
saying.
think I'm trying to bait, but it's always good main 2.
Okay.
So.
And then the Italian mind. Okay, cool. How many spells was that? Was that like a 10? 15?
I forget. 12.
12? Okay. A lot of spells for sure.
Yeah.
Great for going second too.
Mm-hmm.
Just
It's
active
good-
spells after spells.
Yeah, this deck is really good going second too. Some decks like me to start first. This one's fine.
Yeah.
I lost a lot of my die rolls today. So. We got the staple Mirror Torrential, staples 2 bottomlesses, and then the 2 trapstones. These ones worked a lot this whole weekend.
And we're deciding this because we're decking this because of deck devastation virus, but also to push, right?
Yeah, deck dev, bushes, against any trap heavy deck, it just comes in. So anything rogue that's
Yeah.
like way off, and this will come in here just preventively trapstone, black rose, or
Return.
yeah, anything
Yeah, there's
like
a lot
that.
of stuff, yeah.
It catches a lot. And so I barely sided one out the whole tournament. So these ones, and then the standard return trap shield. Then I threw this has been main.
The one prison.
The one prison. Yep, still on 1.
Okay, cool. That's what, 10, 9 spell traps? Okay.
Yep, nice.
And that's 40 cards. 40 cards in the main
One more
deck.
player to fire up. Win map pod number 17. One Edison player. Please come up to the scorekeeper table to. Oh,
And
I
then
got
for
it.
traps
Got
on
it?
the side,
Okay.
we just got
Never mind.
the Dust, Mind Crush, and another prison. These went in all weekend a lot, especially the prison if there was anything overly aggressive or my opponent was playing a certain style. They like to just grab for dumb, tack, 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 always without any. They think I guess I'm weak on the traps, I don't know. But this would come in based on the player, and then these came out. So that's the traps.
My crush is for like the player as well. Like
Player, yeah, Monarchs mostly, and then if it's like a deck that plays Sarkos, like maybe a Dragon, that's probably going in. It just depends on my opponent's line. And then the standard thin armies, 2 Smashers, 1 Soul. This won me a few. These ones put in a lot of work
Yeah, I saw
against
that.
decks like I wouldn't think that are playing right now, but they came about, and it's just mostly just for Lightstorm. It kind of catches on. You can put it against anything you feel that's going to be a good trade, and then your Reaper gets in there, and then
yeah, it's such a good pair.
yeah.
Spirit Reaper and
because I see
Smashing
some
Ground.
people do the Vortex. I want to put Vortex, but I got no room. But the Smashings I think are a better payoff, because if I'm trading 1-for-1s, I can't afford to go having
one.
always Mizuki in my hand to do the Vortex.
Right.
So
Fair enough.
these are just the spells, and then the monster. I said a lot of monsters. So 2 Deity Crow, 1 Kaiku, 1 Raikou, and then 1 Kaiku. These I just added this one in recently. It's actually paying off hard.
Going first.
Going first, or even going like against like a Hamster Raikou deck. I'll side it in because I play Mind Control.
Ooh.
So I've been, hoping for that. I haven't caught it yet, but it's in theory it should work, right?
Okay, yeah,
so
that sounds good.
it's good. And then you'll break your dupe blocks out because a lot of people are not attacking either. So you'll go flip, hit the dupe, stabilize with a Caius or a Vanity Fiend, get out, stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's what I've noticed with this card.
And then Kaiku, you just side the 1 for Vayu or something?
Vayu, Monarch. I probably wouldn't do it in mirror match.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just.
Sounds good though. I mean, you
In
can
theory,
banish,
it's good. It's just
plagues
it doesn't
and-
really affect me much when people side it on me, so I don't think it would be that impactful if I do it on the mirror. So
the Spirit Turtle can just
yeah,
roll.
yeah, exactly. Then I just added this one in, the breaker. This one put in a lot of work this weekend. I got full value a few times. Yeah, this is just a good one-up.
That's a Falsadina? Is that what it is? You're hitting like against Falsadina boards? Is that something
It's
that...
mostly just on my opponent as well. They like to double set, or they like to set 1, set D. They'll set it with this. They'll set it with, I don't know, like a Vayu. And then it's usually like Prison Vayu, Prison Raikou, and then you summon this, break, and then attack and get the 2
Attack
for
the
1.
Raikou.
Yeah, and then you're ahead already by the 1. So.
Okay. For Hamster Raikou decks, got it.
And then the 1 assailant, that's what the trade was. I had 2 assailants, but then I put that in instead. And then 1 possess. This one came up yesterday during my Monarch matchups. And then
It's still the Duplock.
yeah, it's still the dupe block, and then their uni or whatever they're trying to get advantage from, and then the standard 2 vanity.
With Night Assailant, are you trying to like smoke screen so that you lose less to deck devastation bars? Is that why you're playing monsters over 1500 attacking your sideboard? Is that I feel like that's the case, but I'm not sure.
It kind of could work for that too, but I think this is good against wings. This is only one time I put wings in, or discard 4 wings. So I guess you could say that, I'm kind of trying to counter deck dev.
Yeah.
It kind of helps taking less cards in.
But really, you're just trying to make it so that Blizzard is dead or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So that's all my game plan is, just trying to keep you off your darks or have you a dark that's not good. I'll leave you with a Bayou all day, but you can't get you your 4s or 3s.
Yeah, that's why you have Book of Lives on top of this.
Yeah,
Okay.
and talk about whatever else you put in.
What are you siding out against? I mean, it's hard to side out like zombie monsters or Caiuses and some
Yeah,
zombie
it's a little
monsters.
unorthodox. That could be for another video. I don't want to go into my side pattern against the.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
like no. It's just it's hard to side in here, so you have to really know exactly how to side, because my boy's playing the same deck. He talked forward with me today, and he's like, how do you do this one? How do you do it? It's like, you have to take these cards. I know it sounds stupid, but in theory it works. And it's like you would never think of these cards to be taken out.
So
You're
take it
like,
out of your
yeah.
deck and
So it's
replace
like,
with these guys.
and then obviously like the player too matters, playing against the caliber of player.
So there's no standardization. It just
No,
depends on the
it
player.
changes from like 8 to 10 to 12. It just depends how you're playing me. If your game plan is Cyber Dragon Tribute Caius, I'm like, okay, so that's how you want to play.
Right.
You're not doing the standard swap fraud, get cheap one back pass. You want to just go Tribute Monarch.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're the first player who always I've never seen side deck like how their opponent's playing. You know, like you're playing a little aggressive, so I'm gonna side these cards, right?
Yeah,
or you're playing a little passive.
I'm gonna put this one in. You're playing a little slower. You're holding a lot of cards. Usually you side out shoot game 2. I keep my shoot.
Right.
And then if I'm playing against a player that's setting 2, summon grab or deplete their hand every time, no matter going first, second. I'm taking out shoot every game, even if I'm going first.
Yeah, you're adapting almost as opposed to like, oh, this is a standard thing.
Because what I see where people are usually on a spreadsheet, they want like, oh, what do you do here? And I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't explain it.
I can't give it to you.
Yeah, I can't give it to you. I don't know.
Just depends on who
Who's
you're
the player?
playing.
What round? What's life? I don't know. So
I
you just.
see.
just
Yeah, that's
little
something
things.
I've never heard of before, and this is the first time I've seen that.
I don't know if that's correct, because some people are like, oh, it's the math. You want to do it on the, on the math on the
Yeah.
outside, but I'm like,
The statistics,
there-
you know,
statistics,
probability.
exactly. And I'm like, I've been playing since there was none of that.
Yeah.
So at a time, I mean, it could be, but
The dark
it's been-
ages.
this is paying off for me, just playing on, what I'm accustomed to, how players play, just adapt to the way they're playing. So
Maybe this is a zombie playstyle, you know, just adapt to your opponent.
exactly. This is the way the deck works, huh?
Yeah, that's probably why. I'm just saying. Okay, let's talk about your matchups throughout the. You went to 2 tournaments, and so let's talk about your matchups.
Seats or the synchros?
Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot about that. Yeah.
No, you're good.
Good catch. Good catch. I imagine it has like Dark End or Blood King.
Yeah. So we got the 2 fusions, standard. Still on the Earth. Didn't need the dark one today. It never came up, but it does play a little factor. Not overflow on your darks. And then you got your standard 8s. You got the Dark End, the Stardust, Thought Ruler, and then the Fighter. Standard stuff. I see some people taking this out, but it's still a good card.
You also play Psychic Motions too.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It complements it. I know some of it's taken out for other synchros or whatever, but. And then you got the 1 life transfer. This came up a few times.
Yeah.
Just making it. And then you got your 1 year Balon, and then the 1 rose. Just the standard 7s. And then you got the 2 6s, just 1 Goyle, 1 Brio for the generics. And then you have your other 6s, which is the Doom and Hades. This only came up a few, but it put in work when it did. It's in there for anything.
Right. I mean, they have play spreader zombies.
Yeah, so it forces them to get rid of it quick, or they want to gamble.
Yeah.
And I'll take that any day, because I have it in there just sleeping, waiting. If the time comes, it's going to come out, And then just the last 2 5s.
That's 15 there? Yeah. Not too bad. Okay, now we can go to our matchups. Yeah, so we're in the segment here where we get to see if you had an easy run or if you had a medium run, expected run.
I think overall to this weekend, this whole tournament, everyone played correct, 100% Yu-Gi-Oh! The way Yu-Gi-Oh's played. No one really played it like unexpectedly, where it's like 4 back rows, 3 back rows, or like just playing and just saying like, screw it, I'm gonna do what I want. If you have heavy, you have heavy. I didn't go into none of that. For the most part. And yeah, it was pretty, I would say after round, no, this whole tournament was pretty stacked.
Yeah.
I don't think there was any
after
freeze,
round
like,
1. After
I think
round 0.
After round 2, I think it started just picking up. Like I think literally after round 1 or 2, it just started just climbing up the ladder.
Yeah.
Like everyone just got harder.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. But my matchups were pretty much for day 1 was Black Wings, Monarch, Bayou, Twilight, Bayou again, Black Wings, Machina, and then Hero Monarch.
And keep in mind that he beat all of these guys, so.
Yeah. I went undefeated day 1. So
Yeah.
and then I lost top 16 to the same guy I beat in round 2.
Round 2.
So you kind of, it's always like that, the run back. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? You had him already, and then it's like, they get you back.
What did he play?
He played
I forgot.
Monarch, like Pure Monarch.
Pure Monarch. Okay, with
Yeah,
frogs.
With frogs, yeah.
I see, I
And like
see.
pot averages, stuff like that.
Powder Avarice. That's the.
Yeah,
very
so it was
interesting.
just like, you know, just giving it to me. I was like, oh man.
Okay, cool, yeah.
And then day 2 was short, so it was just machine, and then the rest were values. And top 4 was zombies. And
You
then
played a mirror match?
Yeah, my friend, I played him in top 4.
Nice.
And then, yeah, that was it.
Same list.
Same exact list.
Okay. And then finals you played
Then played Doe, and that was Monarch.
yeah, Hero
Hero
Frogs.
Monarch, yeah, Hero Monarch.
Hero Monarch. Okay, cool. Well, congratulations, Mark, on your. I think this is your first big major IRL, right?
Yeah, first one. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was 56 players for the first one, and then the second one was 64 players. So, congratulations, and shout out to Team JRB for sponsoring Mark Garcia. Hopefully, you'll do more with zombies in the future, and maybe you'll come up with something that's new and refreshing.
I hope so. Or someone picks it up and thinks of something else that I can't think of. It's because it's getting kind of stale, but it's still working.
Yeah.
So if someone can come up with new ideas, then that'd be good for me.
Any last shout outs before we end the video?
No, well, shout out to Easy Trail. How do you say his name? Isidro?
Who? Yggdrasil.
Isidro, yeah, there you go. To Lewis for hosting this good tournament. This tournament was, I don't know, it was smooth. It's probably one of the best tournaments because it's just everything ran smooth. Judges were cool. There was no one getting kicked out or nothing like that. It was just, everything was good. So,
Yeah, not like a Konami event, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you again, and I'll see you more in the future, Mark.
All right.